And now, away from the Force and Destiny, we have our Star Wars Weekly Roundup. A couple things this week. We want to start off with a very personal thank you because the last month there was a poll going on at Your Money Geek, run by our friend Maggie, who does a top 10 Star Wars podcast every year. And we were lucky enough to make the top 60, which was incredible. And then it went to a community vote. We were honored to be amongst everyone. We talked about it, but didn't really hold much hope because there's like Resistance Broadcast, there's Sky Talkers, like it's a ton of really highly listened shows. And y'all, we made the top 10 of the entire year.
We did.
Over 1,000 community votes cast.
We did.
Like,
pretty impressive.
Amazing.
Thank
you all.
I pulled it up here. This is on the site. They can pull our artwork and stuff. There's a lot of really good shows in here. This is it. Your Money Geek. Check it out. There was a lot of votes and stuff, right? This is not like
over 1,000.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
Yeah. So thank you for the votes. Thank you for the support. And yeah, all the shows on there. Like, we're so honored to be amongst them because they are very good shows. So just thank you. It's pretty cool. It's real nice to be voted for. So I like that. But now onto the real news. We got a couple cool things this week. As you know us, we are all so ready for the next High Republic wave coming up in June. And we got a little teaser image this week. So this image is kind of an old school poster vibe for the Republic Fair, which is kind of the central event that's going to be around the next wave, I think. Kind of like the Great Disaster was wave 1. The Republic Fair seems to be the next one. And y'all, this gave me really strong, like, Chicago's World Fair, obviously, vibes, but like BioShock-esque, like Art Deco. I really thought this was a cool way to set the aesthetic for the next phase, don't you think?
Yeah. I wonder it looks like it's all going to be about this space station, right? Which which we sort of postulated previously may be destroyed at some point. It's actually going down. So what a better place to do it than the Galactic Fair, right? The Republic Fair.
Yeah.
With all eyes watching.
Yeah. Like, oh, we're going to have this great thing of unity. And Markian Rose like, well, maybe not.
There it is.
I thought about it. Can I have a giant pretzel with no salt? Very excited for that. But most importantly, we also got, in relation to the High Republic Fair, a full excerpt of the prologue for Kevin Scott's The Rising Storm, which, oh my gosh, y'all, this featured Elzar Mann, a character we got to know in Light of the Jedi. And it's no secret we love Kevin Scott on this show. But guys, I mean, this felt like Kevin was on some of that, that stuff the Niles like smashing their faces. Like, dude is on another level with this prologue.
Up powder and down fire. Yeah.
Those are my two dogs. Yeah, did you guys check out this excerpt? Or you were like,
yes.
Yeah, it was really good. I don't read all the excerpts. This one was fantastic.
Yeah, I normally don't either, but you told me Kevin Scott wrote it, and I'm gonna pick it up.
Yeah, it's over on StarWars.com. So if you're listening, go over there, check it out. Again, it's as far as spoilers go, I mean, we hope you read Light of the Jedi, obviously, before reading the next book, but it's a prologue. So it just kind of sets the emotional stage for Elzar Mann. It introduces you to a locale that's going to be very prevalent. And it gets really into Elzar's vision he had at the end of the last book. And he kind of is trying to figure out what that means. And Kevin does a really beautiful job at kind of illustrating the relationships that Elzar is having that you might know about from the first book. And Emma asked a great question in the chat about that before we move on. She says, hold up, is that Stellan Gios or Elzar Mann on the cover? And on the cover, it is Stellan Gios. And a lot of people do get confused. Stellan's got a beard. Elzar does not. But Elzar, Stellan, and Avar Kriss, very much like Ron, Harry, Hermione. Like, they've been friends since they were Padawans. Now they're masters. So totally valid. Stellan is on the cover. Elzar is in the excerpt. So also on StarWars.com, if you go to the High Republic Databank page, they have pictures and concept art of all the characters if you want a refresher. Another cool thing got released this week. We got to see a bunch of the Pride Month comic cover variants that are coming out. We heard these were coming a while back, but in honor of June being Pride Month, a lot of the comics are getting variant covers celebrating the LGBTQ characters in Star Wars, and they look freaking awesome. Do we have a link showing some of those?
We do. I'm putting them up all individually so we can see them real fast. Here we go.
You're just so great. And again, if you're listening to audio, all on StarWars.com. First, we got our character of the year 2020, Dr. Aphra.
Yeah.
And just looking awesome.
Look at the Star Wars logo down at the bottom left. That looks sick. It's got the rainbow thing behind it. It looks super retro.
That.
Yeah, that looks awesome. Do all of them have that? I bet they do. Yeah, they do.
Oh, yeah.
I want that on a shirt.
Yeah. So Dr. Aphra is on War of the Bounty Hunters #1 variant. This one, Bounty Hunters 13 variant. Yo, that's our girl Erica Quell.
Oh yeah, wow, is it really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's
from
interesting. I didn't realize
a novel character on a comic cover.
Yeah, I should have guessed that because she's in an X-wing.
This looks really good too with the logo on the side. It's pretty sick.
Yeah, love that. So we got Erica, we got Aphra, we got Ray Sloan right here, rocking out the glorious white cape for Vader 13.
I like that. Yeah, that's pretty sick.
That's
got
cool
some
too.
power,
Look at like the lens flare on the word Vader.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I think
that's a great detail.
They all have that too. It looks like.
I didn't even notice that till that one.
Yeah, that's pretty.
God, that looks cool.
We had this one. We showed this one recently.
Yeah.
Yep. Tennec and Sarah. We talked about that. We had Brian from Pink Milk on here. They're still rocking that vector in the foreground too. And God, I love that design of those ships. Sonostaros on Dr. Aphra.
Okay.
Yep.
Star of the audio drama and of course the book.
Ship too.
It's
rad.
so rad. And Lando.
Hello.
Smooth Calrissian.
That's right.
Gosh, again, confirming his I think pansexuality they talked about, or at least bisexuality for Lando.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome that we're showing all this representation in Star Wars. Freaking love it. Get those comic books. Yeah, go to that next picture anyway. That's our next thing we're talking about. Guys, people are still buying Star Wars books. I don't know if you knew about this.
Imagine that.
What?
Yeah. But congratulations to Thrawn Ascendancy Chaos Rising, which debuted at number 10 on the New York Times bestseller list.
Nice.
Look at that.
I mean,
Star Wars
was there ever really any doubt?
No.
Right?
It's really good too. It starts real strong. You finished it, I think, Eric, right? I'm sure you have,
I reviewed it.
You're from the review team, so you guys have finished it. Yeah, I hope you read it. I have not finished it yet. I'm sure the other two guys here have not either.
Okay,
that's a fair
where's the
statement.
optimism? Yeah, that is a Christmas shirt you're wearing, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's a Christmas shirt. Yes, it's a Christmas shirt. Leave me alone, all right? I got fat. None of my shirts fit me anymore, okay? Jesus. Just call me out like that, Cheryl. Damn.
Right now. You know who else got fat? Timothy Zahn's pocketbook.
That's right.
Way to reel that back in.
So lastly, to get rid of our or to end our weekly roundup, not get rid of it, to stop this segment, I'm going to start telling you all what's going on at Youtini at the end of these, in case you're interested, because we have so many projects going on that are so great. And I want to tell you this week, if you want, like our live show, Wednesday evening, the Cosmic Force, our comic show, is going to be doing a show about character comparisons across media. Like, how does Luke change? How does Han change, etc.? Tune in there for them. On Thursday, Legends Look Back welcomes back yet again Cheryl Bell to continue their roundtable on Outbound Flight by New York Times bestselling author Timothy Zahn. This weekend, we will be back with our next Bad Batch recap, episode 3 coming on Friday morning, of course. And the Ghost Crew, which we got behind because I was doing too many shows and my throat exploded. But we are doing Twilight of the Apprentice, the season 2 finales of Rebels. So that'll be a 2-parter, I believe, coming out this week and next. And recently on Youtini, of course, if you're on our Patreon, you know Star Wars Archives came out with a new episode recently where they talked all about Star Wars fans' favorite things, retcons. Cat Faves had a whole show about their favorite video games, and the Cantina of Comics had a recent episode where they showed you how to make a Dathomir daiquiri. So if you only listen to our show, thank you for the support, but absolutely go check out all the other goings on at Youtini on YouTube, on your podcast providers. There's always something going on. And of course, if you want to buy some books, help support the show and the site, head over to our new releases tab on the site. Get The High Republic Rising Storm coming out June 29th, and The High Republic Race to Crash Point Tower also June 29th.